This video is going to appeal to a very specific group of people. My people. いらっしゃいませ。このキッチンは特別なキッチンでね、静かに懐かしいな。とにかく頑張るようにしかね。完璧。始めましょうか。お酒。私の酔っ払っているキッチンへようこそ。今から日本語だけで話しますよ。ちょっと待って。それは正しくなかった。今から私は日本語のみで話をする、話をします、話をしている、話をwho knows, guys? So that's what I'm going with. Is anyone else sweating? There's nobody else here. 私は一人です。いつも。Anyway. Oh! Yay! This week on My Drunk Kitchen, we are making Bento Momentos. So in honor of buffering, I'm just doing everything I want to do online. Because, you know what? Who knows? Maybe after buffering comes out, my entire internet career will be over. No one can say! You know why no one can say? Because the internet isn't only one voice, it's all voices. Net neutrality. Anyway guys, this week on My Drunk Kitchen, I am going to be making a bento box using stuff my big sister Naomi sent me because she's like, hey, how come you never did this? If you're new to our heterosexual family, you might not know this, but I used to be a Japanese translator. Heads up, I wasn't actually a translator, I was a proofreader at a translation firm. But people in interviews, when they interview you, like to hear one word instead of proofreader in a translation firm. So, I proofread. My Japanese wasn't ever the best. I went to Japan. I literally moved to the country on a very marginal understanding of the language and mainly used my conversational body language abilities to understand what people were saying. Because you can tell a lot by somebody if they're like, 私の友達が待っています. And you're like, okay, I know tomodachi means friend. I know mate means waiting. Your friend's waiting? Go! Go meet your friend! That was literally all I did. And everybody was like, wow, Hannah, you're so good at Japanese. And I was like, no, I'm not! I'm just listening! Oh. Hajimemashou. Look at this adorable shit, guys. You know why I love Japan? Because everything there has tiny faces on it. You know what I love? Tiny faces on inanimate objects. Next are these little fun buckets. These little fun buckets go in the bento box themselves and are actually just iro-iro-na various spices that you can put on top of your food. Oh. Saigo no de wa, I hope that means last but not least. Not saigo, but definitely not least. We have these. These are the little things that you use to cut out like the shapes. You ever look at a Japanese food snack and think, how'd they get that star-shaped carrot? That must have taken such incredible knife skills. Heads up. It doesn't apparently, it's one of these. Was that obvious to everybody? It wasn't obvious to me. And, whoa, and your bento lunch receptacle itself. See? Wow. Wow. What's in here? Chopsticks! How adorable! God damn it, you think of everything! It even comes with its own baggage. It even comes with its own baggage, just like moi. Or just like watashi. Ooh, let's talk about I. So, for those of you who have absolutely zero knowledge of the Japanese language, you can say I in a variety of ways. Here are the ones I remember being taught in 2005 off the top of my head. Watashi. Watashi is like the most standard, like, hey, watashi means I. So when you say watashi wa, you're referring to yourself. Because in the Japanese language, they like to drop subjects a lot. Like it's some big unspoken rule that everybody knows what everyone's implying or inferring. I have a hard enough time understanding people in English. So, you know, in Japan when someone's like, so desu ne, I was like, what desu ne do you mean? And that led to a lot of really intense conversations. Number 2, atashi. Atashi is much more feminized. It's much more like a girly girl way of saying that. Before everybody starts talking to me about gender issues, just hold up, we'll keep going. Ore. Ore is like what like men use, like ore wa, ore. Boku is like what little boys or young cool guys refer to themselves to as. You know, it's all gendered af. I remember when I was in my Japanese class, I was like, that's fucking lame, dudes. I'm gonna call myself boku, although I never really wanted to call myself boku. What I really wanted to call myself was ware, which is what the samurai and shit like that would say. And I would even say things like ware ware wa, which is like we, like the royal we, because I just like to have fun with language, really. Anyway, ware ware wa, gotta move on. Excuse me, need room. Ooh. Kampeki. Next, take your stamp and erratically hit your seaweed. Nothing happened. This must be the next step, actually. Oh, there it is. Oh my god, I kid you not. This looks appetizing already, and we've done literally nothing. Can you guys seaweed in my teeth? I'm not gonna go through that. Oh yeah. Next, I'm gonna make an amateur onigiri. What's an onigiri? It's like a rice thing. Ew, this is not sushi rice. This is steamed rice. Let's try brown rice. Brown rice is naturally pretty sweet, pretty gelatinous, to be honest. It's stickier than just regular rice. So we're gonna make, oh yeah, this is good. This is a brown rice onigiri. We don't judge. Is someone breaking into my house? That would literally ruin my day. Okay. So, take some of this red substance. This is like a, I don't know. And put it into your tiny thing, okay? Make it a ball, see what happens. It's not becoming a ball? These are all realities you too might face. Okay, new plan. Make any sort of rice-shaped ball and put a cute face on it. But first, talk about the paste. You guys, when I lived in Japan, I was delighted. Actually, that's not true. It was the best, worst time of my life. Anyway, I'm getting off course. If you guys want to learn more about what I'm referring to, please check out buffering. Don't check it out, buy it. Please buy it, buy the book. Oh, sweet Jesus. Let's try again. Is there any way my hands cannot stick so much to the rice? I could check the internet, but I want to learn it on my own. Ooh. Oh, my hands are wet. Does wetness help? Holy shit! Wetness helps big time! Don't give up on curiosity. Invest in the sciences and the arts. Wet hands, big dreams. The Hannah Hart story. Hey guys, what do you call it when you insist on learning how to make rice into a ball all on your own? Mochissimo. That joke will work if you understand mochi. Oh my god, gelatinous ball number 2! We got 3 types of rice. What? Diversity. Okay, clean up your tiny mess. Wash your hands because the Zika virus is still in the news. Alright you guys, we have 3 adorable rice balls. Alright you guys, we have 3 adorable rice balls. Let's make faces on them. Facism? That's judging someone by the expression on their face, which is what I do. So if you don't tell me or show me how you're feeling, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Now let's put faces on these balls. Just took a turn. Next step, figure out how to make faces onto seaweed. Ready, go. Did that work? Not even a little. Oh, I see. Oops, I've made a horrible mistake. Oh, I broke it. Which means you have no choice but to do your best. Let's not worry about this one for now, although this one is my favorite expression. Don't you want to fulfill your purpose? That's a bad analogy. Anyway, long story short, I think, oh! Oh my god. The worst part is part of me feels like it wanted this to happen. Let's just make 1 rice ball. 3 was ambitious. You've never even made 1 successfully, Hannah. You take the nori, that's the name of seaweed, in the mouth. Then you, see how the bottom has a sushi face now? Stamp it out. Ooh. Now, oh! This one has a tongue sticky outy face. This is crazy. This one's a grumpy face. Yeah. You guys, it worked. We didn't need the spring. You guys, it worked. Now we have 3 Bento Momentos. Look, I will never eat you. Just like those eggs I drew faces on, you too shall meet your own natural death in my fridge. You know why? Because I cannot personify food and then eat it, ever. It does not work for me. Oh my god! You guys, we didn't use any of this accoutrement. Look at all these pickled vegetables. I think what that means is that we need to do another Nihon Ryori, Japanese food, cooking, kitchen. What do you guys think? Yeah, that sounds great. Okay guys, what have we learned? Oh, not much. Not much at all. But you know what guys? Let me just share this with you before we go. The time I spent abroad was the most significant ever. Now that's a bold statement. There's a lot. There's a lot. Okay, I've got it. Here's the message, guys. The message is this. It's really important for you to leave your paradigm. And that means your hometown, maybe. That means your country, maybe. Did you guys know only 10% of Americans have passports? That's crazy. It's really important for you to leave where you are so you know who you are outside of the circumstances that created you. And for me, when I went to Japan, I was surrounded by all my own shit that I had brought there with me. I hope you guys click over there. And then after you click, I hope you buy the book. 始めましょうか?